Welcome everybody. Welcome to my channel. I am live. Please be sure to get those likes up when you come on in. It helps people see my channel and know that I'm live. I hope that you all are having a good day so far. Definitely have a few things to talk about. Okay, give me a quick little second. Okay, definitely want to talk about some things. I'm waiting for more of you to come on in before I get started talking. As you can already see on the screen, it's not completely good, some of the things I want to talk about, but I just want to let you know what is going on in our world. Hey, Guilty Angel, how are you? I hope you're doing okay. Oh, let's see. Where do I want to start? Lord, where do I want to start? Where do I want to start? Hey, Tell Tabler. Hey, Stormy J. Okay, I guess y'all can hear me good. The first thing that I want to talk about is Nara. I love Nara. I love watching Nara cook her amazing foods from scratch. And unfortunately, I do have some bad news to share. Her 2-year-old daughter, I believe Whimsy, has been diagnosed with cancer. She announced it today. She says, all I can do is try my best. And I was looking through the comment section, and Nora, I just wonder, why do things like this happen? Why do bad things happen to good people is the question that people have been asking since the beginning of time. Her daughter is innocent. They're very Christian. I'm not saying you have to be Christian, but I'm just saying that because they have a strong faith. Her husband, I believe her husband is Mormon. I'm not sure if she is, but she's really into reading her Bible. And I'm not saying that that saves people, because as we can see constantly, it doesn't. I'm just making a point that they do have, because people will bring up religion a lot, but they are religious. They're very religious, they seem to be very nice people, and something like this happens. She's always cooking very healthy, really good, hey Katina, really good, beautiful meals, beautiful, decadent, beautiful meals, healthy living. She's a model, her husband's a model, this beautiful life. And it just shows you again that you never know what can happen. All the time we see things like this happen, and people are like, what is going on? Why does something like this happen? I hope everything works out for her daughter. Her daughter's only 2 years old. When you're little like that, you're so little, and your immune system is still growing. You're just only 2 years old. She didn't say what type of cancer it was, but give me a quick second.
There is no easy way to say this or to talk about any of this, but late last year, our daughter Whimsy got diagnosed with cancer. When we saw something suspicious on her, we took her to the ER, and they didn't quite know what to make of it. So when we took her into our pediatrician, I just remember him going really quiet and calm, and my heart dropped in that moment. I don't know whether it was my gut telling me something or just a mom's intuition, but the first thing that I felt was she has cancer. He calmly told us to take her to the closest children's hospital and have them evaluate her further. So Lucky got in the car, took her there, and after a lot of x-rays, ultrasounds, and finally a biopsy, they immediately called us and said that she had cancer, told us it had spread and that she needs to come and start chemo treatments immediately. Throughout all of this, I've been on a plethora of forums, social media, also talked to parents and family in the hospital, and all of that combined really brought me a lot of comfort and alleviated the feeling of loneliness for me. We wanted to share this to hopefully bring someone else that comfort, or even incentivize you to go get something checked out that you've been avoiding. Processing this and navigating all of this as a family has been really hard. A lot of you have probably realized that I've been posting a little less, and this is the reason why. Having found all of this out and navigating this while postpartum, also loving and caring for our other kids at home, also being in the hospital with Whimsy a lot and balancing work on top of that has been really challenging, and finding that balance is something that I struggle with on a daily basis. Some days are a little easier, some days are really hard, and all I can do is try my best and show up in all those areas in the best way that I can. I hope that by sharing this, I can bring someone else a little bit of comfort and make you feel less alone in your journey in whatever way that may be.
Okay, so that was Nara announcing it. And this is crazy because I was noticing that she wasn't posting. And when she was posting, she wasn't smiling that much in some of her videos. I had a feeling something was wrong, but I couldn't imagine that it was something like this. I just noticed a difference in her videos and the vibe of some of the videos. So now she is, saying that, what's going on with her daughter. Give me a second. Let's see. Let's see. Basically they just said that the doctors again informed her that she would have to start chemotherapy immediately as the cancer had spread. She stepped back from social media a bit considering she's trying to balance this again postpartum depression. Look, Nora baby, look, Nora is a Libra. I am a Libra. This is tearing her up, as you can imagine. The family, her children, are everything. I'm trying not to even cry right now. This is tearing her up. It would anybody, honestly, but us Libras, we love hard. Our man, someone that we actually do love, our children, and if we love you, like we might not even you might look at us sometimes and you think we're okay, but in the inside is just tore up about stuff, but try to put on a brave face and try to be as strong as possible because we know there's nothing we can do but just try to get through it. But believe me, this is just tearing her up. So, even though I'm not a deeply religious person, I know that she is, and I'm hoping and praying for her. I hope that everything works out. A lot of you would hope that Jesus can help. I hope that she is okay. I pray that her baby is okay more than anything. Her baby is the one with the cancer, that they're all okay. I haven't seen her husband either really on camera. He's also going through it too. So, um, I hope that everything works out, and I don't want nothing bad to happen because the baby is just 2 years old. I mean, it's a 2-year-old little baby. So we're not gonna even imagine what could happen. Let's just hope that everything works out. And if you are deeply religious, whatever your religion is, I know that you'll be to praying for her and her baby more than anything, her baby to get through it, and for her not to. I'm telling you, she, I ain't even gonna say it. If something happened, like any mama, she's going to have a mental break. No, 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 because this is her baby. This is her baby. Okay, this is no. So I just want everything to be okay, to be all right. Also, I want to say Lovelyti posted this. Baby, she has my prayers as well. Let me tell you. I mean, look, I've been on YouTube since 2008, 2009. I remember when she came on the scene. She's extremely popular. Y'all know who Lovelyti is. She didn't say much, but she posted this on her Instagram, and people were saying they knew she wasn't even posting that much either. And she didn't say too much, but we know what it is. Okay. So she said something, but yeah, it's cancer as well. So look, I hope that she pulls through this. You know, I just was shocked when I saw, like, and look, we know that there are a lot of black women who choose to shave their hair just because you don't always, it's not always cancer all the time. Not always. But I was looking through the comment sections and she didn't respond saying it wasn't cancer. And I wish I would have posted what she posted, but I feel 98% sure that it is cancer. And she is going probably through the chemotherapy right now. And this is shocking. I'm like, damn, I've been watching her. I watch her channel sometimes. She's very big. She's doing the damn thing. Very successful in her own right. Lovelyti. She has the tea that she sells and everything. She's extremely inspirational. She's very unproblematic. Okay, and we're peers here in this space of talking about celebrity news. And um if y'all don't believe me, all you got to do is go to her Instagram. If anyone watching this don't believe me, but this is what was posted, and she says something about getting through something, but it's 98% sure it is cancer, y'all. So I just announced what's going on with Nara Smith and her 2-year-old's cancer. Now we have the one and the only Lovelyti is going through it with cancer as well. Um, Oh, you thought her Instagram was shut down because of Lad TV. I didn't know what was going on with Lad TV, but I was on Instagram and her Instagram popped up with this photo and a lot of well wishes towards her to get through it. Cancer, she has leukemia. Leukemia is sort of like cancer. I mean, it really ain't that different. So I did say I felt 98% sure. So I got 2% room of being wrong. Whatever's going on, she's sick. That's the least I can say. She is sick, and I'm hoping that she's okay. Someone said I know she has sickle cell. See, Lord, I don't know. Everybody was saying cancer, and I didn't see her saying that it wasn't cancer in the comment sections. So, whatever's going on, I hope that she's okay. I hope she gets through it. Another news, look, I'm bringing it today. I didn't want to have to show these things. Lord have mercy. I remember this woman. I remember her on TV. She was very popular for the voice of I believe Disney's Lilo and Stitch. She was also one of the main characters in The Ring. Y'all remember The Ring? That scary movie about the TV, the girl coming through the TV. So everybody was posting this kind of like they were going crazy when they found out how she died. I saw the picture of her when they found her. The baby girl, she was a skeleton. She was a skeleton. I felt, and I didn't, you know what? Everybody was so upset that it's public she died of AIDS. People are really ashamed of AIDS because every time somebody it comes out that somebody dies of it, everybody says, why did you post this? Why you gotta post it? Because what y'all want to keep it, everybody wanted to be a secret when these celebrities and everyday people die of it. I mean, people get cancer every day. I hate to say that what just happened with Nara's daughter and Lovelyti. People, honestly, I heard people say, oh, in 2026, are y'all crazy? People honestly think just because people have HIV medicine, you think everybody responds well to that medicine? Some of it has side effects to people. Some people probably can't even take using the medicine. Now, from what I heard, she was on drugs. I don't know if I can even say that on my channel. She was on the pills and she was having some issues. So from what I heard, she wasn't even taking the medicine for the HIV. She wasn't even taking the medicine and she just deteriorated and she ended up passing away of AIDS. She's not the only celebrity. Hold on for a second. She's not the only celebrity. People just don't want to believe that other celebrities have it. Now, if I show you what I'm about to show you in a minute, you're going to be even more shocked. So this was her grown up. all she ever wanted was a place where we could live together and feel safe and be happy. I guess that was someone who was involved with her. Beautiful woman. Her value is not lower because she died of that. She's still a human being. Things happen to people. People pass away of all types of sicknesses every day. She unfortunately had caught, HIV. She caught HIV, and it turned into AIDS, and she was on the pills and not doing well, and she wasn't taking the medicine. And then, I mean, the picture I saw, I'm not going to post it, but literally skeletal. And it was horrible to see. Her father released a statement because he said, well, when you're living her lifestyle, things like this can happen. Baby, do y'all remember? I'm about to show you who she is because I'm not saying nothing, but I can't help but wonder something. This is her when she was little, and y'all remember this.
Hey! Oh my gosh, this so rocks! I just want
to say, So good, you're doing so good.
I just want to say, everyone will suffer. Hey, MTV Rock! I won the MTV Movie Award.
Coming to the after party tomorrow. Yes! Coming to the after party tomorrow. Yes!
So you have P. Diddy, a grown man, sexually flirting to her, saying, you coming to the after party? Yeah. Ashton Kutcher and P. Diddy. Now, they claim Kim Porter died of pneumonia. They claim what's that woman, Brittany something, died of pneumonia. You know pneumonia is what they usually say when it's AIDS. They say it's pneumonia. It's a symptom of it. I'm not saying that Kim Porter had it. I don't know for sure because they claim that P. Diddy got it. He's talking about inviting her to that after party. I'm not saying that she did go, even though she was 12 and we saw what happened with the e-files recently and everything, but she got caught up in the lifestyle. She's only 36 years old. That means she was 25 or 26, excuse me, when she probably caught HIV. A lot of times it could take 5 to 10 years to develop into AIDS. So, I'm just saying, I don't, I don't know for sure. It could have happened from drug use, from the needle. It could have happened from being caught up in them parties, them Hollywood parties and stuff. So, you know, it's just amazing to me how quiet people were so upset that it got revealed. And I do understand not everybody wants that to be their legacy, not everybody wants to print it, but damn, I mean, the only time you hear about it is from the 1980s and the mid 90s of celebrities, and then you don't hear nothing. I'm like, Charlie Sheen said he know a lot of other celebrities who got it, but he said he wasn't going to say who it is. I think it reminds people that people are still human, that people who are celebrities still get things like everyday people do too, and to stop living a life of being naive and just thinking that people still don't die of it. They do every single day. Even people who do take their medicine, sometimes the medicine might have a bad effect on people, you know? Or some people become so depressed sometimes from having it, they stop taking the damn pills because they're so sad. Imagine what people feel like. I mean, some people, they live very long. The medicine has come a long way. They're outliving a lot of people. People are passing away of cancer and all types of stuff every day again. But rest in peace to her. She mattered, and she's not less of a human being because this happened to her, you know? So I just wanted to share that. Also, rest in peace to Farrakhan, Louis Farrakhan's wife. I couldn't believe this. I mean, I didn't know she was 90. She looks so young to me. But Farrakhan's wife passed away at 90 years old, Khadijah Farrakhan. You know, my dad was in the Nation of Islam. So, you know, rest in peace to Farrakhan's wife. She seemed like a very nice lady. I mean, look at them when they were younger. Farrakhan has always been so damn handsome. That was a handsome. He handsome now as he's old, and I can't imagine what he's going through. I mean, they've been together for a very long time. You know, look at them together, all classy and cute and happy. So I don't know how she passed away. I mean, she 90. People might say, well, she was 90, but some people live to 100, you know, or even over 100. I'm not sure what happened, but it just happened out the blue. And rest in peace to her. I hope that he's okay, because sometimes when one partner goes, the next one goes right after them, because they're so sad, you know. So rest in peace to Khadijah. I couldn't believe it. I remember seeing her. Okay. Ginuwine is engaged. This caused a little bit of an outrage, and it's not because with her last name, I don't know if she's Hispanic. She might be biracial. I'm not sure. But he's engaged to her. She's a realtor in Miami. Her name is Jeanette Escartin. And what's pissing people off is that she's 28 years old. She is 28 years old. His children are around that age. She actually looks like one of his daughters to me a little bit. Like literally, I've seen his daughters with Soleil, and they kind of look like that, some of them. So, you know, I was like, damn, 20. Okay, I mean, I'm not against, as someone who dated someone older more than once, I'm not against age gap relationships. Some people are. She is grown. She's damn near almost 30. 30 is not old, but it's not a little baby either. And I mean, I don't know how they met. I don't know. He said this, mine. So some people are actually saying that Ginuwine, they're saying that he's old and washed up and now he's trying to go after a baby. I mean, Ginuwine has always been fine. You know, Ginuwine has always been fine. He can lay it down. I can tell he can lay it down in the bedroom. Something serious. I can tell that. I don't know how they met, but this is his choice. And she decided to say yes at 28 to him. I believe Ginuwine is 55. I believe Ginuwine is 55. Damn. Hold on. Let me look up. I should have looked this up. I'm looking on my phone real quick. Let me see how old this man is. Ginuwine is 55 years old. Damn. But he is established. I had said before, I will never date an older man again in my life. And I mean that shit. If he's not established, it makes no sense. You're like 55, you're almost out of here. A lot of black men end up dying at his age and not too far off. And I'm not giving my youth like ever again. You know what I'm saying? Like if he's not established, I'm not dating an old man. 55 is not that old, but it ain't young either. It's up there, but it ain't you know. So I hope everything works out. I mean, he seems to be in love. He is a Libra man, even though, look, I'm a Libra woman. I've said it before. Them Libra men, they claim, look, if anybody's a cheater, them Libra men, I'm telling you as a Libra woman, they something else. Them Libra men, child. No, a Libra woman will be faithful to you. We'll also leave you if we think it's not working real quick. But a Libra man, I'm even nervous as a Libra woman with Libra men. Even though they will love you, they'll make love to you, they'll be good to you. But Lord, mm, mm, mm. Okay. So the Verzuz battle just happened, and it was Pretty Ricky versus B2K. Y'all know I love me some B2K, something serious. I actually talked to Omarion on the phone. I have shared that story. If people don't believe me, I might even go on TikTok with my story because Omarion don't remember. Of course, it was so long ago when they first came out. But I actually talked to Omarion. I can honestly say I talked to that man on the phone when we were teenagers. Okay, so Toni Braxton, she wants to get in a versus battle between Mariah Carey or Mary J. Blige. Now, y'all know I love all three of them, but Mariah Carey is going to just get everybody. Mariah Carey, can't nobody go against Mariah Carey. Now, no. Can't nobody beat Mariah. I don't care what nobody say. But I love Toni Braxton. Who do you think I am? I love Mary J. Blige. Lord. So leave a heart in the chat and tell who do you think would win between Toni Braxton, Mary J. Blige, and Mariah Carey. Who do you think is going to win this battle? Lord, hit after hit after hit with all of them. But only one is going to come out on top. I'm going with Mariah. I've seen enough evidence to know that she's going to win. And if it wasn't Mariah, between Mariah and Toni, shit, this is hard. My mom saw Mary J. Blige and said Mary J. Blige can sing in person. She said she really can sing. Oh, God, this is hard. Between Mary J. and Toni Braxton, I might have to go. I don't know here. Because Mary J. Blige be doing all that crazy dancing, and she don't even want to sing no more when she's on stage. So I might have to go with Toni. So far with Mariah Carey, Mary J. Blige, Mary is sweeping. What? Girl! Oh, girl! I can't. Ah! Okay. So far, Mariah is number one, and number two is Mary J. Damn, y'all, where's Toni? None of y'all got Toni? Y'all know Toni can sing? Lord. Do y'all remember? Let's see. It says that rum raisin lipstick had the girls in the 90s in a chokehold. So we have, okay, they got Halle Berry on Revlon. This color lipstick, this is a lipstick that all women of all races wear and can wear, and it looks good. Let's see who was wearing it. Was y'all wearing it? It's like a rum raisin. We got Janet, Nia Long, Brandy, Toni Braxton, Halle Berry, Aaliyah, Jennifer Lopez, Halle Berry again. Oh Lord, y'all gonna get me if I can't. I know this woman, Lawson, Denise Lawson, I believe is her name. She is an actress and popular. So that's the color. It was the rage. Let's see. Revolutionary color. I don't think it was called rum raisin. Do y'all like to wear lipstick this color? Sort of like a brownish burgundy. Leave a heart if you like to wear lipstick this color. Sort of like a brownish, a brown burgundy color mixed together. Bianca, thank you, Bianca. Bianca Lawson. Yes, in the middle. I wore it in high school. 90s makeup is just really untouchable. It really is. You can't beat the damn 90s. Everybody knows that. Okay. So let's go to the next topic, baby. This was just absolutely disturbing, but I have heard of this multiple times. I keep seeing this stuff on TikTok, and this is recent stuff. This isn't stuff from always back in the day. And I'm not saying that this happens to every biracial child, but I said, oh my God, what is going on here? I was looking through the comment section, and there were a couple of people saying that their Chinese mother called them the N-word. I saw that guy who posted his mama calling him the N-word the other week. So Richard Pryor, we know he was a very popular comedian, and I don't even know if he liked black women. I can't remember if he was I don't know for sure. I've heard he was sleeping with Marlon Brando. I heard all types of stuff, but his daughter Elizabeth says her mother, who was white, called her the N-word during a heated argument. Let me know in the chat if you had a white parent or a parent of another race, if you was biracial, what would you do if your parent who wasn't black called you the N-word with the ER? Would you cut them off for life and distance yourself from them? Or would you continue to fuck with them after they've used the N-word? Because I'm telling you, if it were me, I would plan my escape and I would have to cut you off for life. Let's see what she said a little bit. Okay. Oh, he dated Pam Grier. Okay, Elizabeth Pryor, Richard Pryor's daughter, has a history professor. Oh, she's a history professor whose work focuses on race, is opening up in her memoir, Something We Said, Richard Pryor, A Notorious Word in Me. She says one of the book's most difficult moments centers on an argument she had with her mother, Maxine Silverman, that ended up her mother called her the N-word against her when she was just 12 years old. She says despite the pain of that moment and how it shifted their relationship going forward, she says the incident never erased the love between them. What? Even though her mom mishandled the racial dynamics of their relationship, she says, she loved me. I've always known that my family has. But to be honest, it's not a conversation I've been able to sink into and have with them, perhaps on the level that I would like to. Girl, she's in denial. She's in denial. The book also highlights a gentler side of her mother, her habit of saving newspaper clippings, Jet Magazine, Christmas cards, and notes documenting Richard Pryor's career and his relationship with his daughter. An unofficial archive, Elizabeth now draws on her research and writing. She said she'd rather approach the conversation about race with curiosity than confrontation. Girl, please. And she connects her own experience to W.E. Du Bois' idea of double consciousness, describing a kind of dual awareness she carries around family she loves deeply. Something We Said is out now. She's in denial. She loves her mother, and she can't accept that her mother's a racist. Even though, look, your mother called you the N-word, baby. Y'all got mad. She got mad at you. And that deep racism within your mother came spilling out, and she still saw you, her own baby she birthed, as an N-word. She could have called you anything. She could have called you a bitch. But instead, she decided to call you a igger because she hates black women. She hates you. Even though you half black, you still half black. She hates you. And because you love your mother, you can't confront it. You can't believe in your heart that your mother is a disgusting bitch that hates black people. I know it's hard. I know it's hard having you got this confusing relationship with this weird ass racist mama with these issues because she mad that you half black, but one of the black men, she wanted your father because your father had money. She chose your father even though she hates his fucking race because he could provide a lifestyle for her. So she said, fuck it, I'll fuck him and have this baby because he's going to take care of me and I don't want to be broken poor no more. I'm going to have this baby. You still half white. But at the end of the day, I still think you an N-word. F you. F your mama. Well, not your mama, but your grandma, your aunties, and all your race. That's how your mother really get down. That's your mother. And you're going to have to accept the truth. Your mother didn't want to be broke. So she got with your fucking daddy. A lot of women out here do that. They're like, fuck it, I don't want to be out on the street. Fuck it, I'll sacrifice my whole fucking white privilege and race or Chinese race or Arab, whatever the fuck you are. And I'll have this baby. Fuck it, I don't want to be broke. Fuck it. That's what, and if the baby come out beautiful, I can still use the baby to in society to become a star or to get a richer black man who don't want no full black woman anyway. That's how some of them think. I'm sorry to say it. That's how some of these women think who are with black men who got positions of power. They know for real they daughters ain't no full black woman. And they think, well, shit, if she come out looking good, like, fuck it, my daughter can get an athlete or somebody else. I can still use her, so we ain't gonna never be in the poorhouse. What can I say? That's how some of them are. Your mama hated black women. Your mama hate black people. Your mama's a nasty, racist hoe. And you need to accept the truth. I know you love her still because everybody loves their mama most of the time. Even if their mama's disgusting, there's still some sort of love there. Even if you need help not to love this woman. So, Lord have mercy. I hope she gets therapy. I hope she confronts her damn mama and her mama family. Even though her mother said it, believe me, her other family members feel like that. That's where the bitch learned it from. So she needs to get out of denial. I feel reading that article, she's in denial because she can't accept the truth. Okay. Someone said that Shantae Moore can beat and outsing Mariah Carey any day of the week. Girl, what? Mariah said so. Oh, hell no. No. Shantae Moore can sing, but I need to see this. I need to see this. I need to see this. A child saying that. Okay. Speaking of hot, because that's some hot shit you just said about Mariah and Shantae Moore. 1,000 people have passed away as Europe's worst heat wave on record worsens. 1,000 people drop dead because of this damn heat. I don't know about you, but it was in the 90s where I live, and it is hot. It is hot. You think, yeah, the South is hot. Parts of the North is hot as hell too. So 1,000 people died. And, oh my God.
France is reporting an additional 1,000 deaths due to the heat wave. That number is likely to increase as more data is collected. 85% of deaths involved people aged 65 or older, and deaths in private homes surged.
Yeah, David, this heat wave is now starting to break in some European cities, Paris, London and Berlin, seeing temperatures drop into the mid-20s. But look, over 9 days, the French authorities say there has been at least 1,000 heat-related deaths. We know emergency services recorded 4 times the normal number of cardiac arrest call-outs on Friday. And one issue, David, now emerging is the pressure that there has been on funeral homes. To be blunt, many are now reporting that they are running out of cold space to store bodies of those who have died. Look, this heat wave, David, is now moving into Eastern Europe. Over the weekend in Berlin, Germany, we saw the police actually using water cannons. Rome itself is still at the centre of the heat wave. And it is now moving into countries like Lithuania and Chechnya and really into the Balkans. But clearly this has taken its toll. Those figures we are hearing of the number of deaths likely to rise in France.
As that heat wave moves east, how are these new countries adapting?
Well, look, there's been a lot of talk about the need for more shade, the need for more green spaces in many of these cities. And we have seen in France and in Denmark services being put in place to actually go and check on the elderly and make sure they are okay.
First, I want to give my condolences, but you know what? I'm so tired of hearing that Europe is more advanced than America. Baby, y'all don't even have air conditioner. How the fuck y'all don't have air conditioner up over there? I literally saw what happened during the World Cup and they were going crazy that we actually have air conditioner. You are supposed to be a first world Europe and stuff. Why don't you have air conditioner? Are y'all crazy? What's wrong with your society? Get some damn air conditioner up over there. Y'all not some third world, fourth, fifth world country, nation. Come on now. Y'all better protest and have your people start building air conditioner or buy air conditioners and put it in y'all house, because ain't no way I'm not moving to Europe if y'all not gonna have air conditioner for me. Talking about Europe, this and that. You ain't even got no fucking air conditioner. but you're supposed to be so advanced and stuff. And I say that out of love. I know it might sound mean, but it makes me upset because I'm always hearing people go on and on about Europe and European this and that. I'm not sitting in no hot ass house sweating to death. You must be crazy. So I hope I hope more people don't end up dead from this. Please continue to spray them with water. Import some damn air conditioners. People were saying you can order the air conditioner off Temu and Shein and stuff, all types of stuff. Please get them some air conditioner. I mean, I always wanted to visit London. Now I'm finding out y'all don't have no air conditioner. Like, I can't live like that. I'm sure that the hotels have to have air conditioner because there is no way in hell y'all hotels don't have no air conditioner. I refuse to believe that if I'm traveling up over there. So, this ain't no joke. It's hot. It's going to get worse though. The scientists told us, I always say it, the scientists told us when I was a child, they were on the TV saying, if y'all don't get a hold of this damn climate change, y'all are going to have massive heat waves. And I already know what's going to happen. The power grid's going to go out. The animals, I care about the animals too. I don't want them damn cows and horses and all types of babies, fur babies passing out. Hell no. What about them? Y'all are killing them. I don't like that either. And once y'all kill up them, what are we going to eat too? We're going to starve because it ain't going to be no food because of these damn heat waves and these damn hurricanes happening with New York City flooding every damn year, which ain't never used to happen back in the day. Y'all, no. A disaster. A disaster. Okay. So there's just two more stories I want to share that I saw that I wanted to share with you. It says, imagine giving birth to the 10-year-old who decides to take your life. Rest in peace to her. Her own damn baby took her life. Beautiful. Damn shame. Let's get into the story. What is going on here? It says, imagine giving birth to your own baby, 10 years old, who will take your life. Let's see. She was 44 years old, Quiana Mann. A judge ruled that her 11-year-old is accused of fatally shooting his mother, is now competent to stand trial as an adult, and the decision is dividing the public. Okay, it says that she was shot in her Milwaukee home in 2022 after refusing to buy her son a $500 VR headset. They said that after he did that to her, he used her credit card on Amazon to order the headset. They said the child later claimed he only intended to shoot the wall to scare her, but she walked in front of him and the gun went off. Before making a decision, the court ordered 2 separate psychological evaluations. After reviewing them, the judge ruled the child was competent to proceed as an adult in court. It sparked intense debate. Some believe the seriousness of the allegations justify trying the case as an adult in court. Others say he's too young and should be in the juvenile justice system and should receive long-term mental health treatment rather than being charged as an adult. What do you think? Should an 11-year-old stand trial as an adult, or should the baby, the 11-year-old, go into the juvenile system? So he claims he wanted this $500 headset. His mama said no. He claimed he shot off the gun at the wall to scare her, but she jumped in front. Then he proceeds to go and buy the headsets after she's shot dead on Amazon.com. Let's see. This is why CPS is your friend. It was Oculus. I don't know what that is. Let's see, all demonic type of stuff. Have I seen the earthquake in Venezuela? I heard about it. I'm in Trinidad. Oh, welcome. And it lifted an entire coastline here. What? Oh my God. So, do you think her son, leave a heart if you think her 11-year-old son should be tried as an adult for what he did to her? Or do you believe his story that she, quote unquote, accidentally walked in front of it? Yeah, but instead of you panicking and calling the police, you proceed to go buy the $500 headsets you asked for on the internet right after you took your mama's life. Please, child. Imagine what he'll do when he gets grown. For real, when he don't get what he want. Took your own mama out. She had just taken him to Disney World for his birthday or something. What? He did it, says Sonia. I think he did too. And what stands out to me, the reason why I believe it is because if it was an accident, most children would go into a panic, like, oh my God, mama, 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 and call 911 or call somebody. The fact that he still went and purchased them damn headsets after he took her life lets me know he meant to do that shit. So, and the last story I want to share, actually, there's two more. I saw this on TikTok. There's this creator that's a nurse that I love so much. This woman took 900 million from what I hear. Hold on, is this the same woman? Because there was a woman who was Filipino, or she might have been Filipino, who stole 900 million from us. But it says from bad to nurse. Skin documents 297 million Medicare scam. From what I heard, it was 900 million. She bought a Ferrari, a Bulgari, a resort. She's from California. She bought a Rolls Royce with $27 million in theft from people that was not living. She was giving people some sort of graft medical thing, and people was passing away, and she was charging the government $1 million a person or something. They're claiming 297 million. The first report I heard was 900 million. She had a whole damn resort. And the news was kind of quiet about it. It says nurse practitioner Marzel Yuki is accused of billing Medicare $1 million per patient for unnecessary skin grafts and spending the proceeds on luxury items like a Bulgari necklace, a Ferrari, and a resort in the Philippines. The government also unveiled a Medicare fraud case, including an alleged Los Angeles scammer accused of stealing identities from unalive people to submit false insurance claims. So I don't know how she was able to do it. They got her ass now. You stealing millions? I'm sticking to it was 900 million because that's what I heard. She had a whole resort she built in the Philippines. Some people said, why didn't she just go to the Philippines and work on the resort and live out her life? But she was greedy. She got caught, and now it's over. Millions of dollars. Millions. Mm-mm-mm. I just heard about this today, and this just goes to show you that you don't know who's watching you, what they got planned for you. This is a music teacher on the right. He raped and strangled his sister-in-law on the left, his wife's sister. He was lusting for his own wife's sister, and she didn't know it. And when the wife went out of town, he busted in, raped her, and strangled her to death. Now the school is like, oh, he was such a nice man. We don't know if we don't know if we believe it. At least from what I saw. The students loved him. I don't give a damn. Fuck him. Shit. He a man. All of them can rape you. I know some of y'all men watch me upset. I ain't saying I don't like all of y'all, but all of y'all got the ability to grape. As long as you got a penis and you get hard and you going crazy for me, y'all can do this to anybody. He was a music teacher. This was his sister-in-law that he lusted over for years. When the wife was out of town, he did what he did to her. Now she's gone. A Long Island music teacher essayed and strangled his sister-in-law. Imagine what the wife is going through. Also, he reportedly had been lusting over her for over a decade while his wife was away on a bachelorette trip. Oh my God. Joseph Horner raped her and took her life. Victoria Castle, his wife's sister. at their shared home in North something, and then called the cops on himself. He called the cops on himself at 8:45 a.m. on Monday, the Nassau County Police Department said. So after he's done graping her, he realizes what he did and strangled her. Then he called the cops on himself. I have to say that's very rare that you actually see them call the cops on their damn selves. I guess he knew that he was going to get caught anyway. So he wanted his wife's sister for over a decade. He's married. Imagine, first of all, imagine what she went through. Your brother-in-law, who you speak to, probably busts down the door, and you're like, what's wrong? And then he grapes the hell out you while strangling the life out of you at the same time. Imagine what she went through. Imagine what the wife is going through, finding out my husband wanted my effing sister and has now graped and strangled my sister to death because he couldn't take not having her. Oh my God. This is something you never get over. You never get over something like that. So he really wanted the sister-in-law, but married the sister to get close to her. Yep. He wanted her the whole time. So this is disgusting. They actually said the wife was out of town, and that's when he decided, I'm gonna get her. I finally gonna do it no matter what. I don't care. I want it, and I'm taking it. And she was fighting for her life, and he strangled the life out of her while violating her, graping her. And you know what? They said they might try to give him 15 or 30 years or life. I'm like, why don't y'all just take this? What is it? I don't understand the justice system. He took her life. So why is it a question? Why is there 15 years or 30? Why is there a question? Why isn't there an immediate D penalty for him? She's not living. He brutalized her, strangled the life out of her. Where is the justice for the victims? She's not living anymore. Why does he even have an option to be alive from the justice system? Why isn't there an immediate D penalty? I don't understand it. I understand if you have to see if he's guilty and we have to do all these examinations and forensic science and we got to make sure we get it right. There's not a question if he did it or not. He did it. So I'm not with it. If I was in charge of the government, he would be getting the D penalty without question because I don't need any evidence. We know that you did it. She's not alive and you have to go. A life for a life. Y'all claim to be so Christian. Not y'all in the chat, but this country is so Christian. Well, shit. In the Bible, it said an eye for, I don't know if it's an eye for eye. It said a tooth for a tooth, or a hand for a hand, or something like that. He did it. He got to go. So he got to go. He has to go, baby. So look, everybody, that is it for today. I thank you all for joining me. I love being able to talk about the news, the current events. There might be a lot more of these in the news coming up with what's going on when I see stuff going live a lot more, talking about these things. So I thank you all for joining me. I know some of these things were tough to listen to. I really hope that Nara Smith's daughter and Lovelyti are okay and they get through this. I hope everything's okay. And look, I know that Shantae Moore can sing. I like Shantae Moore. I listen to Shantae Moore. I am a Super Mariah fan. I've never heard anyone sing as good as her, in my opinion. But Shantae is good. She is good. Her, Tamia, Anita Baker. I mean, they can sing. Let's be real. Toni Braxton can sing Mary J. So, I mean, I believe it. I know that she can look. I'm not against seeing Mariah versus Shantae Moore. I'm willing to see this to see who would win. Yes, I believe Mariah probably win, but Shantae can sing. So they can go toe to toe. I'm willing to see it, you know. So that is it, everybody. Please like, share, and subscribe. Hey, Sandria. And I actually have someone again in Trinidad right now in here, which is amazing. I love some doubles. Doubles are so delicious. Oh my God, I love doubles. If y'all don't know what doubles are from Trinidad, oh my God, it's a meal. Well, it's considered like a street food, but it's so good. It is so delicious. It's one of the greatest meal things you can ever eat. Oh God. Candy says, yes, I'm from Trinidad. I've always watched you. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you all. Thank you all. I'll talk to you all again soon. Bye, everybody.